Hey, I'm Steve, also known as TerraMantis, and this is my channel ViiTCHA. And are you ready for 10 things about Dark Souls? Remember, hit the like button if you learned something new, and hit the dislike button if you're a Nazi. Get your Mountain Dew, get your Doritos, get your lifted trucks. It's time for 10 things about Dark Souls Extreme Edition. Number 10. Did you know that NPC archer guy, Marvelous Chester, he's got a sweep attack. Super secret.
This sucks!
Yeah!
This sucks like hard, man!
Shut up, alright? There's like 10 of these videos floating around out there now. It's hard to find things that people don't know.
You suck!
You suck! Get out of here, alright? The countdown is gonna get better as I go, I promise. Moving along to number 9. Did you know that it's impossible to backstab on the corkscrew elevator staircase of Anor Londo? Alright, for number 8, did you know that when you're in Lost Izalith, if you equip the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring, you can bypass all of the undead dragon torsos without detection? And speaking of Lost Izalith, did you know that the design was based on Angkor Wat in Cambodia, the largest religious monument in the world? Alright, for number 6, it would seem that the 9 different covenants of Dark Souls have alignments similar to that of classic Dungeons & Dragons games, such as lawful good, true neutral, chaotic evil, and so on. Or was it like this? It's always so hard to tell with Dark Souls. Now, the idea that the 9 different covenants are affiliated with 9 alignments might have something to do with the next topic, because at one point there was actually 10 covenants in Dark Souls. So for number 5, did you know that there was once a covenant for the deity ViiTCHA, the goddess of sin, but it was removed? Maybe it was cut due to time constraints, or perhaps just to simply fit the 9 traditional role-playing alignments, but there was definitely an entire covenant removed with in-game items and all.
Everyone and their grandma knows about ViiTCHA's cut covenant. Jesus! Who would make a video with this stupid 10 things idea? Everyone knows all this stuff, dickface.
Dave? What the hell are you doing here, man? I thought I smashed you with a hammer. You know, though, I do like your Dark Souls lore series.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's exchange info so we can collaborate on a Dark Souls video sometime.
Okay. Here you go.
Haha, good. Now I can take a shit in a box, mail it to you, and maybe you can upload my human feces and it would likely be better than this garbage.
Right, you know what, can I just finish? Alright? I got a couple good ones coming up, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna plug in the imaginary cord that came undone. There we go.
Go ahead, but I doubt you can salvage this shit sandwich.
Alright, moving along to number 4. Not all the cutscenes in Dark Souls are procedurally generated. They vary from playthrough to playthrough. Now, as you can see in these cutscenes, the loose feathers off the crow are in different locations, and the clouds in the background are different as well. Alright, for number 3, there's a Dark Souls song you may have heard before that was in the original trailer. Well, the song is a hidden track in its entirety on the game disc's information, but only a small portion of the song makes it into the Dark Lord ending. If you'd like to hear the whole thing, there's a link in the description to the full song. Now for number 1, did you know that if you take the name of the Kiln of the First Flame literally, and look at the blueprint of an actual kiln, the same relative design is represented in the game world of Dark Souls, just on a massive scale. Now, like that of a real kiln, the housing dome of the flame is below the chimney or flute. And in Dark Souls, the dome is over Lost Izalith, which suggests the dome is to insulate and house the first flame. The chimney, so to speak, of Dark Souls' kiln seems to be a hollow arch tree. You can actually see this tree represented in the prologue cinematic when the camera descends down to the first flame where the Lord's souls were found. Also in-game, the roots of this tree can be seen at the top of the dome, and the body of the arch tree can actually be seen at the base of the ash dunes at the heart of the Firelink. Alright, there you go. Another 10 things about Dark Souls.
That was only 9 things.
What are you talking about?
You skipped from number 3 right to number 1.
Whatever, alright, I'm sorry. I only have 9 things.
Look, I'm just saying, you made a video called 10 things about Dark Souls. You should probably have 10 things.
I made a mistake, okay?
Oh, you mean like how you spelled elevator wrong in your first 10 things video?
I hate you so much right now. Alright, fine. You know what? Here's 5 more things to close out the series. Alright, number 1. If you don't kill the bomb-throwing giant on the top of Sen's fortress, he will hurl bombs at you the entire Iron Golem fight. Alright, number 2. Originally, the developers had a way to save Quailag's sister by reaching level 3 in the Chaos Covenant. Here's some cut dialogue of her going from worse to better.
Quailag, my dear sister, the eggs, it hurts. They've gone still. I am afraid. Oh, thank you, Quailag. It feels wonderful. It really helps, it does. Oh, thank you. Dear sister, it hurts no longer.
Alright, for number 3, when souls are absorbed, they're white. But sometimes, when you randomly receive a humanity, you can see the souls that you absorb are black with a white halo around them, like the humanity sprites of the Abyss. And when this happens, you receive a humanity. Alright, for number 4, if you do 150% of a target's maximum HP in a single hit, you will be granted 20% more souls. So 150% damage plus single hit equals something called overkill. Now overkill plus silver serpent ring plus symbol of avarice equals 173% more souls. Alright, and finally for number 5, did you know that you can kill the 4 kings with only a single boss appearing if you have high enough damage output? Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'd also like to give a huge shout out to Dave Klein for helping me realize just how poorly the 10 things idea applies to Dark Souls. It's just awful. And make sure to check out his channel as well, he has some fantastic content. Alright, I'll see you around.